What's up, guys? I was actually about to go play golf, but I got this very commonly asked message from one of my students. Davi, how do you deal with emotions in a losing streak? How do you remove emotions from trading? How is your trading psychology so good? And you know what? I get you. With open social media, you see all these traders making profits, all these different complicated and simple strategies, and they're making profits while you're not making profits. I've been there. For the first 2 years when I was failing in trading, I did exactly the same thing. I jumped from strategy to strategy. I was emotional when it comes to trading. I did not have a system in place. Basically, I was all over the place, probably like you who's watching this video right now. And I want you to understand one key concept when it comes to trading strategies and trading psychologies. Every single trading strategy has its own good and bad cycle. Every strategy. Have you ever felt like you're trading and your trades go really well? It feels like so easy to analyze the markets. The entries are amazing. And then something happens, you start losing. You start getting losing streaks, and now you're like, what is happening? And you lose more than you win. Happened to me. But if you simply understand this concept that there's good cycles for a strategy and bad cycles, and if you're just focusing on one strategy at a time and you go through the cycle multiple times, you understand, okay, these are the market cycles, these are the market conditions that are good for me, this is when I can double down, this is where I can trade more, and this is where my strategy outperformed the markets. And then you go into the bad cycle, you understand, oh, this is not a favorable market cycle. Let me take a step back. Let me use lower risk. Let me take less trades. But now understand this. If you're constantly jumping from strategy to strategy, you don't understand which cycle you're in. You don't understand in which cycle your strategy outperforms the markets and maybe doesn't outperform the markets, because every week you're trading different strategy. Let me give you an example. I had every month of this year was profitable for me, but this last month. Every year of the month, I was taking between 12 to 20 trades a month when I was winning. This last month, where I was losing, I only took 5 trades. What is the simple concept of why I only took 5 trades? It's I was able to see that these market conditions are not favorable for me and for my strategy, and that's why I took a step back. I took less risk, I took less trades. And it's only because I was trading the same strategy for now 7 years since I became profitable, and I know it sort of becomes like a gut feeling. I even told to my students in the live trading session, guys, these market conditions are really favorable. And the time when we had not such a good month, I said these market conditions are not so favorable. How do you know? You simply understand, because you're doing this same thing, same analysis. You trade at the same session, you trade at the same time. You're only looking, for example, it's my example. I'm looking weekly bias, 30-15 minute supply and demand, 1 to 5 minute entry confirmation. Every day the same thing. And that's because I go through these market conditions using the same system. I know in these market conditions I outperform the markets, and these market conditions I don't. And simply by being able to either double down or pull myself back, I get more wins in a good market cycle and I get less losses in a bad market cycle. Now, the solution is very simple. You need to build a simple, systematic, repeatable process when it comes to trading. You don't have to trade my strategy. If you love and you want to trade your strategy, I want you to put yourself in a system, in a box of rules that you just need to execute. Because, like I said, for me, every day I trade this session, this time, these time frames are responsible for these things, this is my entry confirmation. And I have some no-go rules and risk management rules that comes into place. But everything else is systematic. Now, why is that important? It's simply because when you put yourself in a system, when you put yourself in a structure, all you need to do is to execute the system, right? I don't care about my losing streak. I don't care about my winning streak. All I care about is executing my system. Now, thinking in long term, for you to execute the same system for a long time, for a long period of time, you need to have confidence in that system. Now, how you build that confidence is simply by doing a lot of back-tested and forward-tested data. Now, if you've done $1,000 trades back-tested and 1,000 trades forward-tested, and you came out profitable, you have built a tremendous amount of confidence in your system because you did a lot of work to prove yourself that this system is profitable. So now, like somebody asks me, how are you so emotionless? Why are you not worried about losing streak? Why are you not worried about the winning streak? It's simply because I don't care. I have thousands of trades, back-tested and forward-tested data of my system, and it worked. So I don't care about this losing trade. I don't care about this losing week. I don't care about this losing month. I know that over thousands of trades, I'm going to become and come out profitable because I have confidence. And the confidence was built by hard work that I need to do, and I did. So now your job is not to win every trade. Your job is not to get a winning streak. Your job is just a system execution and let the market do and let the strategy play out. So now to close out my answer to this question in short couple sentences, the way you need to think about markets and trading is have one system. I'm saying system because strategy is just one part of trading. There's risk management, trade management, that all goes into one trading system with a repeatable step-by-step process. Build confidence of that system by back-tested and forward-tested data. And then all you need to do is execute. You have a losing month or losing week or losing trade, you don't care about it because you just have to follow your trading system. You had a good week, good for you. But again, you don't have emotions pulling you left and right because you have built a system that you just follow and continuously execute.